I flubbubbed you guys on my video, so we're just going to splice this together. So Shannon was talking about why he needs clearance and how much, that's going to actually get him. And I was trying to get a little better visual of like what's underneath here. And so you were talking about why the...
Yeah, the spring perch came from Dexter. This Dexter axles here, and instead of the spring leaf going under, the spring leaf goes on top, which pushes the axle down, which means that there's more space in the wheel well here. That means more clearance. It's in effect, pushing the trailer up about 4 or 5 inches. It's going to give me more ground clearance. And this will hopefully get me over rougher terrain and also over that arched bridge, which right now the bottom of the trailer is scraping on when I try to get into the property.
Just going to try to get a wide shot.
Yeah, and then come around this side, and I'll show you very briefly for anybody who's interested in what I did to So this trailer has electric brakes, and so what I've done is I've taken the brakes and this wire. I actually just cut this wire. And then what I did was I put a waterproof connector on each side of this, so that when I reinstall these axles, I can connect this via a waterproof connector, and it can come on and off from now on. And that is just in case I need to take these axles off again, which I will for sure if I want to carry something that I need the trailer down lower, like my WRX, for example, which doesn't have very much ground clearance, then I may want to swap those back. And the way it's set up now, this can be pretty easily swapped back to put the axles on top of the leaf springs instead of below, and then, in essence, then lower the trailer back down. With just, a couple of hours of labor. If I ever want to sell the trailer, someone else might want the trailer bed lower again, and that will make it easy to do without having to splice those wires a bunch of times. That's it.
Thank you. I just want to say to all of our loyal YouTube followers, we are in the new garage on our homestead. So those of you who are just wanting the information on the trailer, that's complete now. I'm going to walk and let you see. Years ago you all had been really interested in the chicken coop that my husband had built. So this is a property next door. By the way, this is something he built yesterday. I'm just going to try to do some more videos because my husband's very creative. This is a mountain biking stand because we put our mountain bikes in here. But anyway, this is our new garage, and this is my new workout porch, as some of you know. I've been working out here, but let's just go look at, and you can see here, we just bought this second lot over here, and this is the garage. But this is we're having a 5 to 10 year plan of a 11-acre property. This is just right under 2 acres. So if we walk through here, I'm going to show you the chicken coop that you all had seen years and years ago. This is the WRX he's talking about. This is his old shop, right? We kind of expanded in the pandemic. This is his old shop. But here's the old chicken coop. You all had seen him. If you look back at my YouTube channel, you'll see where this was. At one point, we had tried a garden here. We had learned how to use a tiller for the first time. And you can see here that he's made a lot of nurseries. So last year in the pandemic, we sort of had an explosion of chickens. So he made all these nurseries. And you can see that we have about 50 chickens now. And they're still using the same coop, the easy clean coop. And it's still pretty easy to clean. Yesterday I got in there and I was cleaning. And you can see there it's all fresh and happy. There's a baby right there. There's some babies right there, some broody babies in there. And so this is an old converted dog house. You can see that we took a side out, put some chicken wire in for some of the, we just needed a place to keep the chicks, the baby chicks, away from the older hens so that they wouldn't kill them. You know, the mamas wouldn't kill them, but the other hens would kill them. And so you can see here that Shannon made these nurseries, and they have these really cool clasps so that they can come in and out. I'll just show you. I'll step back. See how he did that. And then another thing, if he makes some more of these, I promise I've been kind of slack about getting some of his projects on video, but I'm going to do better as we start to get this homestead done. You can see down there that he used an old well, or like a shed thing. I'll walk down there in just a second. But these tractors are also really cool. You know, just a pretty easy design. Now, of course, this is just wood and just to keep the babies from being wet and rained upon. But you can see this opens. I'm gonna see if this will. Let me see if I can get this opened for you all so you can see it. There you go. Okay. So you can see he has a door there. And then we can move this. It's got the handles on the other side. And we can move this all over the property. And it's where when a hen has young babies like this group, then it keeps them safe from chicken hawks. And also we can just go all over the yard and they can have fresh worms and fresh grass, and the mama and the babies are just safe. You know, they're still near the other flock, but safe from predators. So we've really grown our chicken production, right? We've also dealt with we had too many roosters, and we had to learn how to cull the roosters. And here's my beehives. Been doing that for the past 4 years. And then here is, he used a roof off of the property next door. They had like a well that they kind of later used as a shed. And we just saved the roof because it had all those nice shingles. I could have also put how to put up this this dog thing. We have an 18-year-old husky that we needed to, she went blind, and so we needed to help her out with that. But also another thing that I didn't capture on video for you all. I promise I'll do better as we get this homestead done. So we have another mama with her 6 babies, just raising them here so that they're not being traumatized by the older hens. It just really works well. And that's all the things that Shannon did. So the 11 acres we're about to embark upon developing, brand new, lots of opportunity for learning, and I will promise to you all that I will capture them, because you know he's done so much, like this flower bed here and all that. Not to mention he did this bench that you see right here, this bench for my mom to sit and look at the chickens when she's visiting here. That was homemade by my husband. He's very talented and should probably capture all of that for you. And down here, one last project that I didn't capture that I promised to in the future, because he's going to be doing all kinds of things like this on the new property, is this wood shed down here. Of course, he also made the little shelf there in the apiary that I use. Those are extra materials back there that I've decided to leave the active bees in the sun, and that usually just keeps my wood stuff really good. And then of course he's gonna have to put up another one of these bear-proof fences in the next few years when we move over to the new property, so I'll capture that on video too. Just gotten lazy for you guys, I'm so sorry. This is the wood shed that he made. You can see here just a basic structure and all the wood in there. Let me see if I can't get a little further the feet for you. Pretty basic structure. You'll just see it's just bricks on the bottom, actually. So we're doing well, and hope you are too.